We are in for another hot topic. Ton of misinformation here about this, and some good information that can get confusing. How much protein should you be eating per day? Guess what? You don't know. I don't know. Your body doesn't know. And what do I mean by that? The nutrient requirements that your body needs change day to day. For someone to say, okay, do a calculator, you weigh 200 pounds and you should do a gram of protein per pound of body weight, so you should eat 200 grams. How do they know that? It's just based off a calculator, right? What if you're completely rested? What if you had a very taxing day, right? That number is going to fluctuate. Just like your carbohydrate demands, your fat demands, everything changes. Your body has shifting needs. But I do think that starting off with some sort of calculation is very important and a very easy way to get started. The science says anywhere from 0.7 grams per kilogram all the way up to over 2. There's studies that say 3 is optimal. What I will say is this. I think just general math works easy for everybody. So working with 1 gram per pound of body weight is a great place to start. If I'm a 200-pound individual, I might be an overweight 200-pound individual. I might be a just shredded jack 200-pound individual. That protein demand is going to be very different. In addition, things like hair, nails, your organs, your skin, all those things require protein as well. So it also depends what your body's going through, because some of that protein might be allocated in other places. I don't think anybody can go wrong with that 1 gram per pound of body weight, to be honest. I will say there are going to be instances where maybe you can go up or down. For instance, if I am trying to gain body weight, maybe even put on more muscle, I might increase the amount of protein, or I might reduce the amount of protein and increase the amount of carbohydrates and fats, so long as the calories are going up. And the reason why I might do that is because carbohydrates and fats are going to be protein sparing. When you're in a deficit, you're in a diet, you're cutting, you're prepping, your body's going to use every single damn calorie, no matter where it comes from, to keep it going. So that's why it might be a good idea to increase the amount of protein that you're eating, so that way, hey, your body might be burning some of it as energy, which is inefficient, but at least you know more of that protein could possibly go to rebuilding and recovering, and more unlikely than not, building muscle in a prep phase. At the end of the day, pick something, see how it works. That ultimately is the best way to approach anything in bodybuilding. Bodybuilding is much more reactive than it is proactive. So if you find that you're doing this 1 gram a pound per body weight, you're not putting on muscle, you feel super hungry, you're not recovering, there could be a lot of factors. I will say generally the protein is probably still in a good spot, but you can experiment. Maybe adding some more protein, maybe the quality of protein, maybe adding an amino acid supplement might benefit you. At the end of the day, you're not wrong with starting with anything, so long as you have a reason. You're very welcome to ask me where you should be, and I will take a look at where your activity is, what your stress is, what kind of life factors and habits that you have. If you found this information useful, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to know more about my one-on-one coaching, or even work with me directly, feel free to hit the link in the description in my channel. Or if I sent this to you via DM or some sort of message, just hit me back and be like, hey Ian, I would love to work with you. Could you give me some more information? I'll get that over to you as soon as possible.